Hey everyone, this is Liam from MindBuild77. In this video, I'll be talking more about the official Naval Intelligence UFO report that has been planned to come out in June. But it looks like there's some bad news, guys. It looks as though the official UFO report will be delayed. And we don't really have any idea now of when it will come out. It definitely looks like they're stalling. Which I'm sure that we all know why they would be stalling for something like this. But before I go any deeper, let me give you some backstory to what I'm actually talking about. So basically what's been going on is that the top agencies that were supplying all the evidence for this report have now been pulling back and resisting, so pulling back last minute to not share any information. Which makes people think even more, what is in this report and what will be in it whenever it does come out. But it doesn't look like it will come out in June like they said, because since they're all pulling out of it, it looks like it could take a lot longer. So initially what happened is that the Senate Select Committee on Intelligence ordered an unidentified flying phenomenon report from the US Naval Intelligence, and this report was to be submitted in 180 days from the enactment of the request. And the reason for this report was due to the regards of advanced aerial threats in the skies and not knowing what they are. If you remember, a few videos back, I listed all the requirements that were given for this report, which as you can guess included many detailed analysis that they were asking for from many agencies in the US. And to clarify, this letter that you're seeing on the screen right now was sent from the Senate Select Committee on Intelligence to Naval Intelligence about the requests and requirements for this UFO report. But apart from that, we haven't really been given any updates about the report. And I'm talking about in terms of more information and context about what will actually be in this report, and also more context about when it will actually come out, more details about that and how it's going. We haven't really heard anything about that. Really, the only big update that we've had, apart from like tons of articles about the same thing, is that it's being delayed. That's the only update that we've had since knowing about this report. Also, something to add, why is this Marco Rubio everywhere in terms of this UFO report? Like, literally every article is littered with him. Which really makes me wonder, just what part does he play in this whole report? Which, if you recall, was something that I was talking about a few videos back. He's the senator of Florida and also the leader of the SSCI, but his term lasts only until this year. His term actually expired a couple months ago. Mark Warner is actually the new leader. But, however, Marco Rubio did play a part in the report because he was the one who issued it when he was still in office. Another major part to add to this story is where exactly they're asking for this report to come from. So inside the Naval Intelligence, there's an organization called the Unidentified Aerial Phenomena Task Force. And their job is to standardize collection and reporting on sightings of unexplained aerial vehicles. Also, an important thing to add, at least I think, is that they were formed only last year in 2020, which is sort of strange because it's sort of like they were made only for this purpose, but now it looks like the report will be delayed. And there are many reasons for why this is, which I'll get in later in the video. As Christopher Mellon said a few days ago in an interview, just getting access to the information because of all the different security bureaucracies, that's an ordeal in itself. And for those of you that don't know, Christopher Mellon was a former Pentagon intelligence official. Also, Mellon said at the end of his interview, after talking about how it's going to be delayed, is that the good news is, the leadership on both sides appear to be taking this issue seriously and are acting in good faith. He also said, there will be a sensitive and probably difficult process of getting all the players to agree on the language and approve it. That process alone could take weeks or months. So he admits that it will take longer than expected. Also, the Biden administration plays a big role in keeping all this information private, apart from the agencies themselves pulling out. And the reason why they're doing this, at least the reason that they're giving, is that they need to protect the American people. Meanwhile, former President Donald Trump has been pushing for this information to be released. The links to all this stuff are down below if you want to check them out yourself. So in conclusion, I could give my own opinion about what's going on and what I think. So when Donald Trump was still in office, he ordered this report on his behalf. But now that a new president is in, he's ordering against it, so it might take a lot longer. But that doesn't mean that it will take forever to come out. It might still come out, but just be delayed since the big players are all acting against it. But that's my opinion. Tell me what yours is down in the comments and we can have a discussion about it. So that was the update on the UFO report that I had for this video. I hope that you guys all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then.